Hi, my name is Connie. I will begin my speech once my audience takes their seats. Today I'm going to give a speech in regards to names, and particularly what my name means to me. Our name says a lot about us, who we are, what families we belong to, and they tell of our heritage, our generation, and sometimes even our religion. My name was originally Constance Suzette Caldwell, and then became Constance Suzette Mays by my first marriage, and Constance Suzette Robertson by my second. Following my second divorce, I changed my name back to Mays, because I thought it was important for my children and I to have the same last name. In a sense, our name is a label. It defines who we are. My first name was given to me by my father, Constance. It is of Latin descent, which according to my father, he chose because it meant constant, steadfast, as well as being the name of a math teacher who inspired him when he was young. According to the Dictionary of American Family Names, Constance is from the medieval female person named Constance, Latin for Constantina. Originally a feminine form of Constantinus, it was later taken as the abstract noun Constantinia, meaning steadfastness. I'm not exactly sure if my name made me who I am. However, it is fitting. From the time I was a child, I've always been very strong-willed, or steadfast. Does our knowledge of the meaning of our name help shape us as we grow? Does the child's name determine who they will become? These are among the ideas I will explore today throughout this presentation. Now that you know the brief history and the details of how I got my name and the meaning of it, let's discuss further the impact it has had on me in shaping who I am. As I stated earlier, my father chose my name. It's something that I hated as a child, but as an adult, I've learned to grow into. And it definitely beats the alternative. Had I been a boy, I would have been named Victor Vincent. Knowing that makes dealing with the name Constance much easier. As a child, I hated going to places that had pre-printed names. Places such as Geauga Lake or different parks, zoos, they always had names printed on book bags, t-shirts, keychains, necklaces, and even those little cute license plates that you put on your bike when you're a kid, but they never had the name Constance or even Connie. I very much envied those named Jennifer, Jessica, Sarah, and so on and so on. In about second grade, my classmates became very creative. It seems there wasn't much you could make out of my name, so I became Constipated Connie, constantly a pain, and as I got older, I realized my name made me unique, even though I earned these nicknames, so it seems. My name never did fit on the bubble sheets of standardized tests, which sometimes in school was very frustrating because then my name was Constant, because the E never fit. I began to like my name, though, however, as I got older. I would notice things such as in one class when I was a child, there were 3 girls named Sarah. They each had to put their last name and initials on everything. For me, I was the only Connie. In a lot of ways that was good, in other ways it was bad. I was the only Connie in my school, so when somebody said that Connie did something, there was no chance of mistaken identity because it was only me. I've now come to realize after being married and divorced twice, Constance is the only name no one will ever ask me to change. It has become something that I have realized is mine and cannot be taken from me, and when I die, it'll go with me. Did I make my name or did my name make me who I am? By definition, it means steadfast, which I think is very fitting. I've always had a strong will and been very determined in life. I've always strived for stability. Growing up, I never knew what my name meant or where it came from, only that I vowed to my parents continuously that on my 18th birthday I was going to change it, and change it to something normal, such as Jennifer or Jessica. Obviously, that didn't happen. I've always had very strong commitments to family, work, and school. This may be my steadfastness. I find it very interesting many older people immediately know that my name isn't Connie, but that it's Constance. Some of which I will also point out the meaning to me. My great-grandfather used to tell me that I was given my name because it's a strong name. It's a name that would never be a fad, and that would carry me through life. As a nurse, I've always seen medical errors due to patients having the same names or names that are too similar. For me, I don't believe this will ever be a concern. When it came to naming my sons, I very much considered the effects my own name had on me. Learning to spell my name as a child was not easy, and of course I considered the thought of them someday wanting to buy something with their name pre-printed on it. I also realized that my name was of Christian descent. I felt it important that theirs was too. According to the Catholic Encyclopedia, Constance was a very ancient town in the southeastern part of Grand Duchy of Baden, where Christianity was introduced in the beginning of the 3rd century and used to be the seat of diocese. Having been raised closely with my church, this was important to me. By now, knowing the origin of my name, why I have it, and who I am, I have grown as an adult to appreciate the name that my parents chose for me. And this is a picture of my parents. They thought that I was special enough to deserve a unique name, not a name that was generic or ordinary, not a name that I would end up in a class with 3 Sarahs and my name also being Sarah. A name that would make me stand out. And a name that, because it was unique, made me learn to stand up. Had I not been called Constipated Connie or Constantly a Pain in elementary school, I may not have learned to value my own opinion more than that of others, and may not have developed the self-confidence that is carrying me through my adult life and giving me the success in my career to continue to grow. And I will now excuse my audience. Thank you all for your time.